What's up, YouTube? Back on another video. Check it out. So on my TikTok, I've had a few people ask me the secret to my longevity in the automotive shop industry, and it's pretty much, actually, it's a lot like what I just did right now. One tire at a time. Everything counts. For you shop owners, man, can't be too big-headed. Your knowledge don't matter, man. That's your job. Why are you acting big-headed? If you're knowledgeable, if you L1, don't matter what you is or are or aren't. Customer service, attention to detail, customer satisfaction. Those are the important qualities that every businessman should possess. The rest of it is your job. Think about it. So what I mean by one tire at a time, think about when you go to dinner, when you order shirts, when you go on vacation, when you purchase tools, that oil change money, that one tire plug money. Everything counts, man. It's your job. Then also, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So you see me, how I feel, how I am. To do that, you have to remain honest with people, right? So how many dishonest automotive shops are there? Copious amount. And for those of you who don't know what copious means, it means shitloads. Now, I would rather have, when I go to a restaurant or to a club, what's happened in the past many times is, man, bottle service have been brought to me. Hey, your bill's been paid by that gentleman over there. This bottle has been brought by that gentleman over there. Free valet because of the valet driver knows me. Everywhere I go, man, I get treated like a damn king because I take care of their cars and I'm honest. Or, like I had this one girl for a long time ago said, hey, you see that guy right there? He's the one that ripped me off. That's the shop I went to before you. I stopped listening to her. I tuned her out. I ain't want anybody talking about me like that. That's step one, man. Be honest. Don't forget, man, if you're new to my channel, subscribe and like or follow, whatever it is. Just subscribe because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. I believe I'm going to get my golf cart and go on a Takis run because today is December 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. I don't officially start my diet and healthy living to the 1st. Maybe even the 2nd, because I might be hurting on the 1st. But I do not procrastinate. Hey, can I borrow the keys to the golf cart? Why every time you get pork? You asked me if I wanted to bum me. I said yes. Then you said no. You didn't get it. Now you got pork, and you know I don't eat pork. I know you don't. That's why I keep on ordering. No pork on my fork. Let me explain what I just said. So if you see the sign behind me, treat every customer as if they were a millionaire. My mama told me that. So I'm at my last location, and I have 2 celebrities at my shop at once. By accident, they didn't plan it, anything like that. And so I'm talking to them about wraps and wheels and this and that, and they want all that stuff. Then this little old man came by from the neighborhood, and he said he talks Spanish. He kind of reminds me of a future me. He just don't give a shit. He's savage. Oh, can you go over here, man? Hey, John, you have parts walking through the door. So he says, shh, mi carro no prende. Like, my car don't start. And I'm like, hey, man. And my mom happened to be there at the shop that day. I'm like, hey, man, just have a seat in Spanish. Just. He said, where's your water? I'm thirsty. It was hot that day. I said, over there. Get out of my life. I'm talking to these 2 guys about, potentially big tickets. He come back up to me. He's like, yeah, vámonos. And I'm like, man, I just told you. And my mom, I could feel the heat. And my mom looked at me. Long story short, I took him to his car. And it was a loose battery terminal. So I tightened it for him. His car starts, boom, out of my way. Come back to the shop. The 2 celebrities are already making a ticket with my salesperson. And my mom said, why'd you do that? I said, why'd I do what? She said, why'd you talk to an old man like that? I said, man, I had 2 millionaires right there, Mom. I got to run a business. And she said, everybody wants to be treated with respect. You said it yourself. Every car is important. So treat every customer as a millionaire. I said, man, that's clever. That's simple. I can do that. So that's what I do from now on. I treat every customer as a millionaire. It don't matter. So because this guy might come in for a tire plug, guess what he might refer the next day? His boss who has 20 cars. Come on, man. Think bigger. Here's another lesson, man. Always listen to feedback, whether it be positive or negative. It don't matter. Feedback is feedback, man. You should be privileged and feel privileged if you hear it. Example, these wheels we're about to satin black, which, by the way, we use the maroon scuff patch to scuff them up. But that's not the important part. The important part is this. I'm right here by the hospital, and a doctor came by. He wants the wheels satin black. This is before I painted them, before I offer painting. It's I powder coat them. He said, that's all I want, powder coat. I said, all right, done deal. Man, he came back looking plasticky, like little bubbles and stuff. I don't know, it just didn't look right. And he completely pointed that out, and he belittled me at the same time. He said, man, I don't like the wheels, man, you messed up. I said, man, it's powder coated. I don't know what to tell you. He says, if I mess up, someone dies. You're lucky. If you mess up, my car, I have to come back to you. Really kind of pissed me off, but I said, okay, no problem. I heard the feedback. So what I did was, I said, I got to perfect satin black, because that's not the first time I had that complaint about the satin black powder coat, which every other color I powder coat, by the way, except that color. I paint that color. I perfected that color because of that feedback. You know how much dollar amount in sales I've done because of satin black, man? Probably more than 3 months of your business. It's a lot, copious amount of satin black. And once again, if you don't know what copious means, it means shitloads. So now I can offer same day satin black wheels because of that feedback he gave me. It used to be 2-3 days for powder coat, but now I can do same day. So it completely redid my business model and what I can offer to customers, man. And I would not take it back for the world. See, I got more tips, man. My dad's shop, man, used to be an A-Leaf, Bel Air and Dairy Ashford. I had my lead performance technician. I was at SEMA, by the way. When he texted me, when you get back, I gotta talk. I said, I'll be back on Monday, man. You know I'm in Las Vegas right now. I'm barely responding to text messages. So when I come in Monday, he stops me in the parking lot. I ain't even came inside yet. The shop, I got my SEMA bag. I got my stories to show off and brag about SEMA. And he stops me, puts his hand on my chest, and that's when I knew there was something wrong. I said, what's up, man? He said, man, I want to talk to you. I said, obviously you do. He says, I got bad news for you. Today's my last day. I said, well, shit. He said, I got more bad news for you. I said, more than that? I'm opening my shop a block away from yours. I said, you motherfucker. I was livid, right? This is my performance lead tech. So when you come in to build your engine, you know damn well he building it. Long story short, I mean, I was pissed. I remember telling my dad when I was driving to work, I could see my customers' cars at his shop. I have eyes, man. I can see. The advice I'm trying to give you is this. That was the emotional stage, man. You know, that I saw my customer's cars there at his shop. I got to get up for this. I wanted to go to his shop and, but not lightly either. But I didn't. But when I did do that, when I was about to leave, my dad would always stop me and say, son, don't do all that. I said, man. He said, don't worry about that. Just worry about your customers. Take care of your customer. All right, so I went from one to selling an alternator to diagnosing an air conditioner or whatever the case was, because back then I used to get my hands dirty. Guess what happened a year and a half later? They closed their business down. Customers came back. And when they came back, I taxed the ass up too. I said, I saw you over there, man. And it cost you to come back. Moral of the story is, sorry, I got elbow chart looking at me. Yes? Not that violent. No, I'm telling you a story. You'll get it later when you subscribe to my channel. You have to subscribe. You work here. You have to. It's rules. No, don't quit. Man, I got it tough. So anyways, moral story is this. Don't worry about the competition. Just focus on your customer. And that's all you got to do. The competition will have to worry about you one day. So I don't want to bore you too much or take up too much of your time. You got to get your ass back to work, whatever party you're at or whatever you're doing. So if you want more videos from me, let me know in the comments, man. Say, hey, we want more videos. Because that way I can make more videos. All right? See you later.